Hello teachers, my name is Emily Hazlett and I will be graduating from Seton Hill University in May of 2021. For my honors capstone project in the honors program at Seton Hill, I decided to learn more about Edwin Gordon's music learning theory. So to start that off, I took a graduate level course at Temple University in the summer of 2020 to get certified in level 1 of teaching music learning theory for early education. And through that experience, I learned about the theory, I learned about the application, and I actually worked through the exercises myself. We got to work with local kids in the area, from newborn babies to about 4 years old, which was a really great time. And I wanted to take the knowledge that I learned and spread it across the community. So that's why you have access to these videos, and I hope that they can be beneficial to you in your classroom. So the pedagogy of Edwin Gordon's music learning theory lies in the theory that children learn music organically, similar to the way that they learn language. So when babies are born, the first interactions they have with language are through listening and through absorbing and hearing what's around them. And so that's kind of step one for him in his theory. So the idea is that children listen and observe, and then they can move in to exploring and beginning to music make and kind of figuring things out, similar to the way that babies begin to make sounds and put together maybe even a couple words. Then from there, we teach children how to read, so reading music then comes after that, and then writing would be last, similar to the way that we teach our children in language arts classes. So that's kind of the basis of the theory, and it rests a lot in patterns. So you'll see me doing a lot of pattern work with the kids. So I will say a pattern and they will sing it back or chant it back, and that is sort of building their vocabulary. So just as we teach words and phonemes and sounds in language, we teach certain patterns, whether that be tonic and dominant in major or minor or different modes. Through interacting with those, students are able to form a vocabulary of musical language that they can then use to apply to other things. So that's a big component of what you'll see in this. Another big component of music learning theory is the idea of audiation. And audiation is kind of the ability to comprehend and understand music without the actual act of music making. So for example, being able to hear a song in your head before you play it, and understanding how you did that and everything that goes into that. And that's sort of audiation, and even at this age we're starting to introduce that to them. You'll see me pause before I ask them to respond, and that is leaving time for them to audiate in their head what they're about to sing. And it's just the first step in kind of getting into that direction. So lastly and most importantly, in my opinion, is that it is essential for your students to get the most out of this, for you to be fully participating with them. I would love to be there with you and participating with you guys. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and the circumstances we're in, that's not possible. But if for years from now you find yourself watching this video and you'd like me to come in, my email is included in the link in the description. So please send me an email. I'd be happy to either Zoom with your students or come in if that's a possibility for me, because I really do love this. But since I'm not able to be there with you right now, it's imperative that you kind of step up and make your students comfortable with this, because it's probably something they're not familiar with, and it's something new. But you being there and just participating with them is enough. I will do all of the instruction. You just kind of are being there to help them out, because it's all very simple stuff. I mean, it's for children ages 0 to 4, so you're fully capable. And if you want to review the lessons ahead of time, that's perfectly fine. If not, I'm sure in the moment you will do just fine. So I am very grateful that you will be sharing these lessons with your students. My goal was to spread this theory and this pedagogy to as many students that I could, especially because early childhood students don't often have the access to music educators that older students get in public schools. So I wanted to make that my goal here, to really expose students at a young age to how wonderful music can be. So thank you again, and I hope you guys enjoy.